Frank Jag here from Sensibly Cynical. I'm here with Chanell and who's this guy you brought along?
Sean.
I just met him.
Hey, it's Sean, man. I'm the best host in the whole world.
Oh.
In the whole world, I'm the best host.
So Chanell was nice to bring this Sean guy podcast. So Sean, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Fuck you, dude.
All right, so Chanell, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I brought this guy. I showed up. I'm still alive. That's all that matters, really.
That's all that matters, really, because I got to tell you.
All right, so what are we talking about today, y'all?
So Chanell was talking about stupid things that make people excited.
Oh yeah. Totally. So Sean, go start.
All right, so so basically, what do you like to do for fun? You said something about flipping tires.
Yeah, because Frank makes me flip tires because he thinks it's fun.
She loves it.
What kind of tires are we talking about?
The kind that aren't
No,
real
but I mean,
tires.
like, are we talking about like
200 pounds?
Okay, dang, and you
Yeah.
just do that just for it's like
She
a
enjoys
hobby.
it.
We'll call it a hobby. It's working out, and
Oh, okay.
Frank's going, yeah, go the entire time.
All right. So anyway, so when did you start doing this?
3-4 weeks ago, a month ago.
Oh, really? So it's a new thing.
It's new. They just put it in there.
Oh, okay. So, what's the goal with this? Just is it for like mass or like what are you trying to gain? Like
Frank, what are the goals?
So it's a 200-pound tire. So essentially, it's what those faggots over at CrossFit use. So it's for squats. Essentially, it's just a more fun way to do squats. Isn't it more fun than squats?
Yeah, it is. It's louder.
It's louder. Everyone likes noises.
yeah, I know, right? So, Frank, is this something you think I could do?
Nah, yeah, you can do it.
You said no. The first part.
No,
part?
I said yeah.
Yeah. After
Well,
you said
we
no.
met a guy and I made him do it.
Yeah,
So,
we did meet a guy and she made him do it.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
So, I mean, I guess you could try.
So do you So what else do you do for like working out? Do you
Whatever Frank says.
Okay, so yeah, that's
Basically,
right. So you trust this juice bag?
No. No, but I feel like there's only so much damage he can do in there. It's all being recorded, so.
Yeah.
It's all being recorded.
Well, that's funny. So I was just wondering.
She does a lot of boxing. She's been trying to work on her punches too.
That's what I was
Yeah,
gonna ask her.
yeah.
Do you follow any like sports? Are you a sports fan? Like, what's your favorite sport?
I don't have a favorite sport. If it can be on TV, I'll watch it.
So
I've actually watched curling, like.
curling.
Yes.
I
No
love
one likes
curling.
curling.
No,
No
I-
one likes it, but I've seen it.
No,
on the
I like
Olympics.
it.
It's like
Oh.
soccer. No
I
one
like
likes
it.
that.
Oh.
I only watch the Olympics though.
Yeah. Okay. So it would just so happen to be on the Olympics because apparently it's a sport.
No.
And
Yeah, I watch the Olympics, sweeping and all that stuff. So, but it's actually, I think it's entertaining because it's actually, cerebral and you got to actually think, Frank. It's a sport that you actually got to think instead of, So, and plus.
Lots of sports you should think it while doing.
Yeah, but
If
can
you're
you
not
do, can you
thinking-
do curling?
You push it and then you sweep
No,
other things away.
it's-
It's
No,
like
There's
putting on a
angles,
putting
it's
green.
math.
you
It's like
push
putting
it,
on a putting green.
But you just push it, and then the whole
Right,
sweeping
and you
thing
sweep
is
it.
somebody else's problem. So
Right.
technically, it's like push, and then they do it.
So it's kind of like, if you think about it, it's very similar to the idea of putting on a putting green during golf, right?
Mentally, it's like bowling for me. After it leaves your hand, it's somebody else's problem.
Yeah, that's funny. So,
Like when you throw the ball and it ends up in the other lane and
Yeah,
you're not allowed there anymore?
No, okay, so I actually bowled in someone else's lane once.
really? How?
Yeah.
Explain what, so what happened?
So I went to get the ball, and
Right.
somebody distracted me, so I spun around, and I just went to the lane and threw it, and by the time I turned around, there were these random people staring at me. But the thing is, they were really good bowlers, so I just fucked up somebody's score.
So you threw it down their lane. And
Yeah. And it hit,
It was
like you didn't like
intentional?
throw it over. You didn't like throw
No,
it.
like I was standing there in their lane, and I just bowled it.
Oh.
So how drunk does one have to be
I was completely sober. I
to
was a
get it
teenager.
from their
Oh,
ball
hold on.
court
She was
to
a
walk
teenager.
over?
Yeah, I was a
She was a
I
teenager,
completely
so
sober.
that's the shit that sometimes you do when you're a teenager. You just fuck around.
But it was
She was
like
an
totally,
accident.
it was totally an accident on purpose, slightly. Like I was just like, okay, a lane, toss it, and that's what happened. That's why they shouldn't let people be so close together when bowling.
Oh, you think the lanes are too close?
Yes, if someone can spin me around and I can just go straight to another, like somebody else's lane where it's all set up, Yeah, we're all too close.
But I feel like they're...
Wait, hold on. Someone spun you around?
Yeah, somebody distracted me, so I spun around, and then I was just like, Lane, go.
But I feel like there's plenty of room, though. Like, if you actually know what you're doing.
I feel like you played a different version of bowling than I'm used to.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe. I'm not a good bowler.
But I bowl quite a bit, and I never spun around in circles and then went into
Somebody was telling me something, and they were turning me.
Bad advice. There you go. The truth comes out.
So they were talking to me about something, and I ended up doing a complete, like, spin.
The truth
and
comes
the
out.
The first lane that was there was just the one that I tossed it down, because it had the pins already up. Whatever.
That makes sense, I guess.
I mean, they paid for their game. I paid for my game, like...
Did they say anything, or they just ignored
No,
you?
they just stared at me. It was kind of awkward bowling next to them after that.
I can see that.
Yeah.
So, let's say you're at a... So, do you go to a lot of, like, bars?
No, I have.
You don't go to bars?
Ones. I have specific ones that I go to, and they're, like, downtown. And
Okay,
I don't
so
go by myself.
Do you like the downtown scene?
It's just...
Or is it boring? You think it's boring, downtown Pensacola?
All of it's boring, but but I just go down there because I feel like more people are going to be there that I actually know, or the people that I'm going with are going to be more willing to go up in downtown.
So you said that you're from Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
So what's the main? I mean, I'm sure there's lots of differences, but if you had to pick one what's the main difference between the Panhandle and like Atlanta?
Really?
No, like I said the main difference. I said did you not hear how I prefaced it?
Well, there's one really big difference.
I mean, I'm talking about like socially and like economically and
it's more diverse.
Frank, if you would let me finish.
Well, sales tax is less when you're in.
If you would let me finish.
People are always in a rush to be places. Like here, it's more slow paced. I bet, yeah. So.
This is the Redneck Riviera. That's Atlanta.
It really is, yeah.
It's literally called the Redneck Riviera.
Yeah. Panhandle.
Atlanta. Like, what do you mean?
Coast.
Like, everything's different.
Basically, but he was like one main thing, so I was trying to narrow it down.
Yeah. Well, I was just saying because like I feel like Atlanta. I haven't been, but I feel like they have so much stuff to do.
Clearly.
Like so much stuff to do. Like for anything. Like in Pensacola.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought you said you were a fan of the Underground Mall.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was there when I was like 12 or 13 or something.
Thanks, Frank. Gosh.
What's wrong with the Underground Mall?
No, nothing.
You
just said you did. You said
I meant like no.
You're very
No, hold on.
I mean, I've heard of
Frank.
I've never
conflicted, but your memories are conflicted.
Frank,
did you smoke some of that green stuff before you got on here?
God, you guys not letting me specify.
Specify what?
You kind of.
I was there, but for like one day, I didn't actually get to experience the city. Like all it has to offer is what I meant.
But you literally said I've never been there.
I mean, it's a big city, so I mean, you're never gonna experience everything, no matter how many times you go. Yeah. There's always gonna be something you don't see.
Man, you guys know what I meant.
No one knew.
No, but
you also don't know the difference between Atlanta and the Panhandle,
bro. Fuck you, dude. Yeah, I do. Whoa, bro.
I'm very confused.
Don't be breaking.
That's like saying, what's the difference between this
cornfield?
Fuck you.
I was trying to make conversation because apparently your ass isn't good at.
I'm just trying to figure out. It's like saying, what's the difference between this cornfield and
Frank, I'm trying to make conversation. How are you doing with this podcast?
I'm just saying, I just don't understand.
I'm talking about. I was just trying to make conversation about the difference between her hometown and where she's at now. It's not that hard of a question, Frank.
Oh, well, I mean, you just kind of lied to me, though. You said you've never been there, but then you have been there. But then you were only there for a day.
I was only there, so that doesn't really, count.
Oh.
Because I wasn't really, there.
I didn't know that's how that worked.
No, I was there, but
I've never been to St. Louis, ever.
Man, I was there, but I don't consider just being there for, one day really, really, experiencing the city is what I meant.
Oh, okay.
The guy that went to the moon? He was only there for,
it was literally just a pit stop. It was literally just like we're driving through.
Well,
but we were there.
We were there for the majority of the places.
Well, we were there for probably, 4 or 5 hours.
Lance Armstrong was only on the moon for a day. So technically he never was there.
But, he was there.
I was
there.
It was
a pit stop on his way
but
to
it was like a prolonged pit stop.
Oh. I guess that's really how he felt when he was on the moon. Like, it was just a pit stop on the way back to Earth. Whatever.
Yeah.
It's okay. We forgive you.
So
she forgives you.
So what else do you guys want to talk about? Frank, you actually want to make some, actually say something productive on this show?
Mr. I don't know if I was in Atlanta or not. Wants me to be productive. So how do you feel about boxing?
I actually like it. I feel like I need to be able to punch harder.
Well, that comes with working the core.
That comes
and
with
shoulders.
Punching harder. Like, I need to punch.
Yeah,
people.
but I mean, boxing is all shoulder muscles and core.
Well, yeah, but still, punching people, aka you, is the end goal. Just like waiting on my hand to slip the wrong way.
Well, I mean, you're female and it's me, so that's a normal feeling women have.
But it's still being recorded though, so I feel like I have to catch you outside. Like here.
Oh man.
In your house.
Dang. That's a weird place to get punched.
I mean, at least you know where everything is. You'll be able to recover.
That is true. I do know where.
Have you ever seen it on TV? Ever seen a boxing match on TV?
Yeah.
So what do you what do you think about like the current boxers? Do you know any like Floyd Mayweather? You ever see Floyd Mayweather fight on TV?
I mean, I've seen like the highlights of it, but
and he
can't read.
No, he runs. So
he can't read. Yeah, he's got a point. He can't read.
He kind of runs away though. Like when he boxes, he'll go in and then he'll try to
I would
back out.
Back too. Like, hey, you come to me so I can knock you out.
It's the Philly shuffle. He does the one arm thing,
and then he runs.
Well, yeah, he does it
and that's what he's been doing for over a decade.
He's quick and he can move.
But he gets paid for it, and he doesn't have to read about it.
That's why they don't call him the greatest of all time, and they call him Money Mayweather.
Yeah,
because he wants money. That's what they said when 50 Cent was like, dude, I hung out with this dude and we ain't boys no more, and I just want to tell the world like this dude can't read. Mm-hmm. And the dude was like, yeah. But I got these 2 checks for $15 million.
There's some good young boxers out there though. Like, there's some good young boxers, but
there aren't.
You don't think so?
Nah,
you don't even watch. So how do you know?
Because boxing isn't boxing was a nice sport before MMA and before the UFC.
So with Tyson and Holyfield and
because those are real fighters. Like Tyson said, I go out there to kill somebody, and I don't understand what Floyd Mayweather does. Now those killers, those instinct killers, go to UFC to fight because there's less rules.
No, I agree. I mean, that's why MMA's really caught on. I mean, you got like 3 different main kind of federations. If I guess that's the word to use. You got everyone knows UFC, and then you got Bellator, and then you got my buddies. I have a friend that's in the PFL. So you're right. I mean, but then the thing about boxing is you have guys that own like 4 different like belts in the same weight class. You got the WBO and a couple other. Like there's one guy, Frank, that he literally owned like 5 belts at one time.
My point of the matter is it's an easier sport.
Yeah.
It's an easier sport because you have so many guidelines.
And there's not as many.
You can't trip. You can't choke.
There's not as many elite boxers as there are MMA fighters right now. Like in my opinion, but maybe I'm wrong.
It's like soccer. People of talent don't go to boxing; they go to MMA now.
That's my point. That's why one guy can hold 5 belts in boxing because there's not a lot of competition.
The goal is to get Chanell to that point so she can compete.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So can I get like a belt or something?
Like get a belt?
Yeah, I just want to stand there, cool with a belt.
Well, I'm sure you can buy one online.
That takes all the fun.
Man, I don't know, man. You gotta see this girl.
I'm sure there's belts you can buy online.
You gotta see this girl. I bet she doesn't. She works on her punches and her stances a little bit better. I bet we can get her in a ring with a chick and she can knock him out pretty quick.
Probably, I hope so. I want to get paid for it. Can we film it?
Let's broadcast it on our YouTube channel, on our Tubby YouTube channel that has like 2 followers. Wow. We could put that on.
We have a YouTube channel anyway.
I'm gonna go viral.
that we haven't really used. Yeah, I didn't
even know we had one.
I made one. Like I make everything else with this show.
But yeah, so anyway.
How hard did you work on it?
Took me like 5 minutes.
So anyway,
hold on.
That feeling.
Hold on.
Anyway.
Yeah, Frank, you don't do shit. Everyone knows that you don't do shit when it comes to this show.
I know you continually say that. So anyway, yeah. So yeah, I've even been training her how to take a hit. I dropped 10 pounds on her at one point.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. on my face and on my legs. So yeah.
I don't remember dropping it on her face.
Well, because you threw it on top, and I tried to. My hand just smacked right outside my head. So yeah.
In my defense, I was throwing it to the hands in front of her face that didn't catch it.
No, that's not how that went. It went up too high, and you know it did. So either way it goes, I can take a punch.
There we go. We got her ready to take a shot. She's getting ready for a shot. Take a shot.
So do you have any, Frank? Do you have any other topics like in the news, or do you want to keep? You have any other sport that you think that I would suck at?
What?
Yeah, you keep saying that. Well, you think if there's any sports that you think you could own me at, is what I'm saying. Besides,
did I say that?
Well, no, you said arm wrestling. Arm wrestling's a sport, right?
We didn't say that.
And
in the podcast.
no, you're saying it off air that you beat me in arm wrestling, which you
I
did. I said, what else do you think you could beat me at?
Breathing.
Yeah, breathing. That's not a sport. I'm talking about a sport. I could kick your ass in football.
We should make breathing a real sport, though.
I don't think so.
Like I did an Odell Beckham at the bar with a mini football.
So this is so let's talk about this.
Yeah, I had a random chick. I had a random chick throw me a
football. Actually, so what happened was I had been drinking for 4 hours, watching the Mardi Gras parades, and Sean showed up sober, and we went to a bar. There was nobody there, and we had this football. Sean decided he could beat me in football.
I was hitting on some chick.
In the middle of a bar called Wild Greg's.
Hitting on some chick.
I've been there, yeah.
Hitting on some chick.
So now we're running routes in Wild Greg's in the middle of the dance floor.
You guys gotta work on your life.
Like passing, routes.
And this girl.
That was failing. Well, no, I got her number.
This random girl that Sean was talking to.
No, we hung out once.
Anyway, this random girl Sean was talking to, we decided was going to throw passes. Well, I covered Sean, and he was like, "Well, look at me! Odell Beckham, I one-handed caught the ball."
I did, and
the ball is about the size. The ball is literally smaller than my hand.
Yeah, but I still owned you.
I've seen grapefruits bigger than this ball.
I still owned you though.
But because you made a one-handed catch.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I juked you though. That's
no, you
the
didn't.
Point. Yeah, I did.
You were behind me.
No, I owned you though.
You were
and
behind me.
Everyone like, and then I had besides the chick, and then I had a guy, and then I had a random guy that I just said, hey, throw me the ball, and I owned you again. Twice in a row.
But this was
but
we're talking about.
I still owned you.
We're talking about football. I was drunk, and we were in the middle of a nightclub. Like, I mean,
yeah, like no one. No, it was empty.
So official, just by
it was
the
empty.
Description alone, like John should have won the Super Bowl or something.
Yeah, you said you're better at football than me. It wasn't like we were on the field. We're both sober. I was actually barefoot because
we were basically playing softball at this point. If you can actually.
We were playing. I was barefoot because I was wearing sandals, drunk in a nightclub.
You weren't drunk.
They say no.
You were buzzed at most.
Right?
Thank you.
They say no shoes, no shirt,
guys,
no service.
Guys, I want to let you know.
No one was there. It was empty.
I want you to know. If I'm barefoot drunk in a bar, Sean might be able to beat me in football.
No, I'd beat you in football regardless.
With the size of football, the size of my hand.
I mean, still beat you.
They make bananas bigger.
You just don't want to admit that I beat you in something.
I said you beat me. I'm not contesting you beat me. I'm just saying it's not a good representation of the sport of football.
Like, you really should not tell me about your victories if they involve a ball this time.
Yeah, but I thought it'd be funny.
But you said Odell Beckham did. Like, I mean, everyone can Odell Beckham it. Like, I mean, look. Woo.
Yeah, but it was over your head though. It was over his head though. Like, it was the way I caught it.
Yeah, no, I'm not getting this part.
It was the way. Hold on,
Chanell.
You can't. This isn't a video podcast, so I wish you guys could see this, but it's a little miniature football that I completely owned Frank in at a bar.
A grapefruit, but like make it smaller and then
put it in
your hand and make it foam and picture a football, and then you have this ball. But painted in Mardi Gras colors. So
yeah,
this is
true.
a very vivid description.
It's true.
I hope this helps. Just know that Odell Beckham.
That's funny. But it was a good time though. So.
It was a good time. You did get that girl's
It was
number.
a good yeah. We hung out once, literally.
Why is it not a thing anymore?
I don't know.
Did she sober up and realize?
No, we had coffee. We had coffee that next week, and it just. The vibe wasn't, for some reason, there. I don't know. It was probably my fault. But
Coffee isn't very good.
Who knows?
I never had coffee.
Plus, she lived a little farther away for me. She lived like near Perdido, and I didn't really want to go that far.
You guys
so it kind of really didn't help
until
that.
it actually becomes worth something.
Well,
you don't always have to be like, "Hey, girl, I know you live far, so this isn't gonna work."
It lasted for a little bit, but
it
faded.
Didn't last at all. She was probably a booty call, and then he realized he had to drive too far out to see her.
Yeah.
So Chanell, me and Sean aren't the greatest at dating. Do you have any advice for us on how to be nicer to women? Or
Frank, you're just not gonna.
Oh, you're just a lost cause. You're lost cause, bro.
I'm telling you,
I'm a lost cause too. Well, not really.
Oh my gosh, I'd love to meet a woman that loves him. That's like just like.
Whoa! This is the scoop
I want to see
on Sensibly Cynical. Frank's getting roasted.
Oh. It's not even a roast. I just really want to see it. Like, I'm curious. Sean, I don't know what you're like around women, but I feel like if you had to Odell Beckham miniature football to get a girl's
But I was just messing. No, I already had it. I think I already had it by then.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty positive.
Yeah. She was.
Yeah, I had it, and then I think
she was so grossed out because we got her attention because I was showing Sean my nipple rings for some reason. And then she caught her eye, and I think she was so disgusted by me.
If you guys should see the expression on Chanel's face.
Sean looked that much better.
Okay.
Sean looked that much better.
Wow. Yeah, I had nothing to go, but I couldn't get any worse than what his impression was.
Wow. Okay. You should probably try and meet girls while sober.
He was sober.
No, like, was she sober too?
Actually, I don't know.
Yeah,
she was there. She was there for a while. She was there for a while.
I feel like you should meet people when
she was kind of weird though. But that's no, she was. She was.
You called someone weird?
No, she was. She was kind of weird. I don't know. She's kind of like.
You called someone weird.
She was kind of like quiet, like super quiet, like socially awkward, which you know.
Okay. Socially awkward.
But.
Wait, hon. You're a social butterfly. Did I ever tell you?
Man, but you saw her. She was kind of like quiet in the corner, and like I had to like it was like
maybe
pulling teeth. It was like pulling teeth to get anything out of her.
So that should have been a sign there.
I mean, she was a girl in a bar by herself trying to drink, and a guy comes up to her. I could see why she wasn't Barney.
But I mean, it is what it is, and it was what it was.
So it's over.
Well, I mean, this was like a lot. This was like, when was this? This was like a long time ago. But, anyways, Frank, do you have anything else on your mind?
Sure. So Chanel, what's your favorite workout?
It's a tie. Wait, oh no, I like that wheel thing now that we do because I feel like you said.
Oh, the wheel thing, yes. So we did this ab workout with one wheel.
It's like a unicycle, but you have your hands on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did it, and we did it with our hands. The leg one was okay. That was okay. I did it with my hands. I did 4 sets of 5. I was sore for a week. I was sore for a week. It was awful.
It's actually horrible.
It's great.
But.
So the thing about working out is, it's fun. But you don't get results unless you do a diet with it. But which I don't do.
Or you recommend protein powder?
No.
Or something?
Why would someone do that?
Well, I don't know to enhance
all that does is put mass on you.
Yeah. So you don't is your answer.
Right.
Or what about any pre-workout smoothies or shakes or nothing?
Nope, that'll just give you a heart attack and you'll never sleep again.
No, so you don't believe in all the pre and post game stuff?
Nope, not at all. What I believe in is you just got to eat cleaner. I don't do well. I'm allergic to wheat. I don't do very well with that because I get bored. Because things aren't as flavorful. I feel like without bread.
And you're allergic.
And I'm allergic. Yeah,
it's like the ultimate temptation.
The ultimate temptation. Like
it's like everybody else can have it.
Like I now feel. We
talked about that last time.
I think I now understand how meth heads feel about meth. I feel like that's pretty close to how I feel about bread.
That's funny.
Okay.
That's funny.
I can kind of see that. But one of them you don't have to worry about being arrested for.
That is true. That is true.
So there's that.
You don't have to be allergic, but every time anyone offers it to me, I'm like, hell yeah, I'm gonna feel crappy later, but it's worth it.
It's not.
It's worth it.
It's not.
So how long are these workouts? Like each time?
An hour and a half. It depends.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so just it go. So what's the shortest workout y'all have done?
An hour.
An hour.
Okay,
yeah,
so
yeah.
they're all consistent then.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, it's consistent length.
And
he won't let me leave.
And Chanel tells you
you're trapped.
Chanel tell you.
Quotation marks trapped.
Chanel tell you it's better with 30 pounds on your back though.
It's really not, because you put on the vest and that's all right. But Frank looks at the vest and realizes that it doesn't weigh enough visually, so he'll start putting more weights on it. On me, and the vest slides off. So I'm like wailing an extra 30 pounds just flopping over.
30 to 40.
So do you guys
it goes up to 40.
So Frank, would you compare this to like, is this like CrossFit type stuff? So get a picture
he feels
for
offended.
So no, so
Do
our
I look
listeners.
gay to you?
So no,
You think
so
I'm
our listeners.
homosexual.
No,
I
I'm
know you
trying
brought me
to
the stupid,
no,
truly
Frank,
naked sparkling
Frank,
water.
I'm trying to
but
describe.
I'm not gay.
I'm trying to describe the workouts for our audience. What kind of workout?
No.
Like, if we have to compare this workout, is this some unique bullshit that you made up?
It's off of the fly, depending on what equipment and what weights we feel like using. You can look all this stuff up on YouTube, but just don't do basic stuff. Like it's boring.
So you guys do squats sometimes.
Basically, we do a lot of the stuff that I've through my life have used working out for fun, and we do it based on what body part Chanel wants to work.
Yeah. Some days I'm like, I want to work out my arms, and Frank's like, we're gonna work out your arms, but first we're gonna put an additional 40 pounds on you, and then I want you to jump first, because that's gonna get your heart pumping, and then we're gonna lift this way and that way. And that way.
Yeah. Okay, I think I know what you're talking about.
And Chanel likes it because sometimes she'll be like, we'll only start 10. She always ends up doing like 15.
Yeah, because I need to build up to it, but I'm not gonna have you sitting here saying let's do 10, and then I can't make it through 5. Which is the majority.
So how much cardio is involved in this, or if any, is
cardio? I'm allergic to cardio.
That's so cute.
Yeah, I was afraid to say that, but I was curious.
We do cherry pickers for cardio.
We do cherry pickers, and then if some people consider Stairmaster cardio. Some people.
Stairmaster is pretty fun.
What's the cardio?
What's the secret to Stairmaster?
Don't use your hands and skip a step.
No, we skip a step. It's the best way to work your.
Or if you guys do the incline on the treadmill.
Yeah, that does work. That does work too.
But we don't do that.
But treadmills.
We don't do
treadmills scare me.
Really?
Yeah.
Explain. Why
they scare me?
Yeah.
Because they're boring.
Well,
and I'm afraid I'm gonna die of boredom.
Well, some of them have if you go to some of them have if you go to a gym, you can listen to music and stuff. Do you guys listen to music while you work out, or is this just?
We listen to music when we do the Cupid Shuffle.
Yeah, we do the Cupid Shuffle.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow, I'd pay to see that.
Do you know how to do the Cupid Shuffle?
I want to see him do the Cupid Shuffle.
You know how to do the Cupid Shuffle?
No.
So basically, what you do
gives you the instructions to the song. I really don't understand how people can't do it.
So what you do is you start off in plank position. You start off in plank position.
Uncoordinated white boy.
You don't have to dance to do the Cupid Shuffle. You just have to walk.
Right. Yeah. Essentially, but the way we do it is you start off in a plank position.
Right.
And then when it goes to the left, so you move over to the left, you move over to the right.
While still planking. So you're just
planking. That was the fad 5 years ago.
It's not that type of
No, not the planking.
No, we are literally
like in push-up situation. And then, and then when you're waiting there, you try to make it lower to put more pressure on your core.
Uh-huh.
And then when it says...
what for the kicks, what is it?
Oh, yeah. When you do the kicks, you do
No, you do mountain climbers when you're walking it.
Right, when you walk it out. Oh, and kick.
Yeah,
when you do kick, you lift your legs up.
Yeah,
while
it's
it's
like
still in
a
plank
donkey kick,
position.
right?
Yeah,
but straight.
Yeah, donkey kick while you're in planks.
Oh.
And you do it to the song's over. You keep going to left, right, kick up, kick up.
The song is literally like 4 minutes.
Yeah, and then you keep doing mountain climbers. It's a really easy song. I mean, and
it's easy song.
It's a nice dance. It's a nice. Chanel loves it.
Dance.
So Frank,
the workout sucks. You're sore for no reason.
I feel like, Frank, this whole thing that you put on here is just some bullshit that you make up every time. Like each there's like each workout is a different, like, it's basically everything. So what I'm getting at is just whatever comes to your mind at that period of time, or do you have, do you go in with the plan each time?
So
plans.
No, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like, does he actually plan shit? Which I know Frank, so I should have known the answer.
That's why I started laughing.
So I find out what body part she wants to do, and I don't make up the exercises. These are exercises I've done throughout my life. And I find out what exercise she wants to do, and then we do it like there, like. If so we start off with a workout, and it says something falls on her leg or something, she can't run anymore or something like that. Then we'll,
So how are the
workouts. And it's all about how you feel, because you don't want to burn anyone out either.
So how would you characterize his?
Sometimes we just sit there and play catch.
Yeah, that's how I heard.
How would you characterize him as a trainer, though? Would you recommend him to anybody?
Yeah. I feel like Frank would be worth it, so you guys should pay him because I don't.
So you're saying you're getting good results? That's what you're saying.
Yeah, people should totally pay Frank to do this sort of thing.
So Frank, you could get certified. That could be your second job, bro.
I don't want to because I don't want to be paid to do it. I don't want to do any of that because I have it fun.
You can get certified.
I think it's fun, and I feel like if you're getting...
People get paid for hobbies
my brother's a trainer.
But I feel like if you make it into a job, then it takes out the fun out of it.
And then Frank also has the attention span of God knows what.
A squirrel?
So, I don't know. Like
a squirrel would be... I feel like that's a slight to the squirrels.
Chanell literally watched me lose my train of thought. 3 words
into it.
Frank would be like, "Oh, there's a nut," like a squirrel.
No. Like, Frank will say something, and then by the time he's like halfway through what he's trying to say, he'll forget the whole purpose of starting the story.
he'll be like, "Fuck it, let's just start over."
Or he'll come up with something else, and it's like, okay. I don't know if he's mentally. I'm like, I don't know if he's talking so fast to the point where my brain can't take it, or if he just really doesn't know where he's going with this.
That's why half the guests we get on here, we have to repeat the question. For Frank,
no,
they'll be like, what? Like, there's one podcast we had.
That's just because I talked too fast.
We had someone on, and I literally had, when I edited it, I literally had to like
block out all the words.
Yeah, it was like, what? What'd you say? Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I have an ability to understand him and what he's saying now. If he pauses, he'll be like, right? And mentally, that gives me enough time to actually realize what he's talking about.
And then I've had this actually repeat the question for the guest.
So you have to talk
so Sean, I have a question. The way you talk about this podcast, do I like strap like a car to your back and make you walk through a desert? Like, is it that much stress on you?
No, it's just you
want to talk about it? You want to talk
Let's have a therapy session.
Let's talk about it. How do you feel about the situation?
No,
Sean?
you do absolutely zero. So for this podcast to get anywhere, I have to do all the shit. And
I'm sorry. Does that take you a long time?
No. It's just.
Is it a lot of work?
No, it's not a lot of work. I really don't even put that much work. But at least I put in some work. You put in 0 work.
Wow.
I edited one of the last podcasts. And he says I don't do any work.
And I lied. And I lied and said it was good. It wasn't that good at all.
Wow, so you're
a liar. Right. I don't care.
You're a liar. Wow.
So anyway, what I mean to say is. Are you over it?
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
It's not that, it is what it is.
Okay.
You're not going to, just like she's saying, you never put any effort in anything, so I shouldn't expect anything different.
I think it's like a natural thing, though. He puts effort without actual effort, without him caring about it.
Effort without actual effort?
Yeah, it's a Frank thing. Like, seriously.
So, Frank, it took me a
while
while
to... He's the only person that can get away with it.
Yeah, and I just should come to grips. I'm starting to come to grips that you'll do absolutely... I thought eventually you'd put in some effort for the podcast, but now it's just...
I show up every time.
I knew he was going to say something about showing up.
I show up all the time.
That's what he says. So it just took me...
Do I not show up to the studio constantly?
So we've done this.
I'm not saying it's not in my living room, but that's irrelevant.
Yeah.
I mean, you had to open the door.
So this is this is the 56th episode. And he's put
in...
No, it is.
But he's like, I'm not supposed to be happy about this?
Wow. Well, no. I'm trying to finish my thought.
Hold
Frank.
on, no, you took away her joy. Don't be rude to our guest.
Really?
What?
You're being rude to our guest. You're taking away her joy. You're being mean to her.
That she was the guest on the 56th episode?
She wanted to be excited about it, and then you took away her joy.
Oh,
you took
I
it
didn't
from
think
her.
it was that big of a deal. I was
That's
going to
rude.
explain my
That's
thought.
You should be.
Frank, fuck you.
You should be ashamed of yourself for being rude to my guest.
I'm gonna go put this on Twitter.
Okay, so be excited about being the 56th.
I mean, I was totally excited. I was so ready for this.
But my point was...
Right, okay, get to that.
Oh my God, what a prima donna. He always got to interrupt someone to bring a point.
My point was...
Oh my God,
that he's put in effort for maybe 4 of them.
But yeah, you still come back.
Because...
For more.
yeah.
You love this.
I'm bored.
You love this.
No, it's just I have no...
I'm not getting that.
I'm bored.
He likes
What?
Mm-hmm.
What?
You should see his smile. He's cheesing.
I mean, it's fun.
He's kind of a masochist. I think he's a masochist.
No, it's fun because
I think he loves being treated like this.
No, it's fun because you get to do shows like this where you talk about everything, but it's really absolutely nothing.
Wow, so this is nothing.
No,
wow, I'm being rude to my guest again.
No, not you.
Sean, get out. Sean, get out. I'm sick of your rudeness. Your rudeness is...
No.
I don't like your rudeness.
I never thought I'd be in a room where Frank was the nicest guy in here.
No,
I never thought I'd be in a room where I was the nicest guy in there.
It's nothing to do with you. It's all because of him.
Wow, so this is like therapy.
So you're saying, like, literally I've given you, like, a post-traumatic stress disorder.
No, not PTSD.
They have pills for that.
It's just you're so...
A lot of people take
It's
ecstasy
just
to
you're
deal
so
with it.
terrible at being a host, that her best effort isn't even helping you be productive on this podcast.
Wow.
Did you just insult her again?
No, I insulted you.
My best effort. You don't know what my best effort is. We met 20 minutes ago. Wow.
Wow.
The truth comes out. Do you
What?
hear that, folks?
You guys kept asking me, so I
my God.
I wanted to give you something.
You're being rude, man.
Wow.
You're being rude. Being rude to Chanel. She's about to
No,
cry over
to
here.
you.
Like, seriously.
I've been teaching her how to fight, man. She's gonna hit you in the jaw soon.
No.
Let me build up the strength.
I think she is nice. That's something I can't say about you.
Oh man,
So-
you're hurting me. I'm gonna cry. Okay, I'm done.
So
I
is there?
want to see you cry though one day.
What?
I want to see you cry.
Cry all the time.
Genuine crying.
I cry all the time. I'm like a little baby.
I cry when I laugh. Like if I laugh hard enough, I will start crying.
I do.
Oh
sometimes.
wait, you saw me do that when you dropped the thing on my leg.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, she cries when she's in pain. It scares me.
No, it's a laughter thing to the point where my body doesn't know if it's like entertained or hurting.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it gets to the point where I'm like, should I stop or is
Yeah,
she
he's like, do
okay?
you want to keep going? And I'm just laying there and I can't.
So you
breathe.
just give you time to actually hydrate?
I have to like.
No, I said does he actually give you time
I
to?
have to literally walk away from
No,
him.
That's my point.
This will literally be.
My point.
No, yeah, I know. I'm just like I have to describe it. It's not one of those things where he gives me time. I'm literally like, seriously though, I will hurt you.
It'll be
You're not
like.
gonna get water.
It'll be like. So do you want to do this or this? And she'd be like,
Water.
water. And I'm like, that wasn't an option. And then she'll just walk to the fountain. Like I didn't say.
Basically
anything.
saying fuck you without actually saying fuck you.
Basically.
Yeah.
Basically, so I have to like actually take control of that moment and walk away.
Be like fuck off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Without actually having to say it, because people might be in there, and I don't want people to think that I'm
Think that.
harming him purposely. You know, whatever.
Yeah.
Really will though, but it's whatever.
Yeah.
Frank
So-
has this cute little thing going on, like this little.
Essential oils.
Well, let's just describe it because they can't see this.
I'm trying to think of a way to describe it. It's literally the perfect diffuser. I don't know if people are literally.
Well, what's the brand? Is it Asa Cookie?
It's
You can
a
Google
brand
that. You
yeah,
can Google.
just find it on Amazon. Just look up diffuser.
Is that how you say it? I'm trying to
It looks
speak
like
Japanese.
Asuki.
Asa Cookie. I think I said it right.
Asa Cookie, yeah. He's actually correct on that one. So it's cute and it does the essential oils, but I don't actually use like the real oils. I get mine from that place in the mall.
It says
The
Asuki,
Earthbound
yeah.
place.
Asuki.
So I got the ultimate question
That's
for
a
you.
cookie.
Yes.
Do you regret meeting this douchebag?
Most people do.
No. No, actually, I know, right? Surprise, guys.
That's the ultimate question.
I don't regret meeting him.
She says that,
Into this
even though
topic.
she did say, I can't imagine someone actually loving you.
Yeah, like being in, like wanting to spend their life with you, to be married with, like married.
Whoa, bro,
kids,
she's throwing you
Wow.
under.
No, like
holy shit, this shit is great.
You gotta think about it though, like.
Chanel is officially the best guest we've ever had.
No, Frank, you gotta think about it though.
This is great.
You have to.
The downloads on this shit's gonna be fantastic.
You have to actually have someone love you and stay long enough and stuff, and I just
ouch.
Like a woman to do that.
You know what we should name the episode? Frank Needs Companionship.
Yes.
That should be the name of the episode.
I kind of want to make a Tinder page for you.
That's off. I have a Tinder page.
Oh, for real? How'd that work?
How'd it work?
Yeah.
Aren't you on Bumble
too?
Well,
I've decided that the only women interested in me have to be north of 40.
I was gonna say you either need to get an old woman or you need to move back up north.
That's what I was thinking.
Like I don't know. South isn't really for you.
Yeah, I try.
You can be a great stepdad though.
Oh.
That could work.
She's on fire. In
Oh.
fuego.
No, that really can work though, because she already has kids.
It's like Stuart Scott used to say, in fuego. She's on fire, man. Just
I feel like
one
that
after
could work,
another.
though. It's not gonna work. You don't want to be a stepdad.
Nah. I don't play well with other men.
So Frank, I got a question for you.
I'd be like,
So, hold on.
He'd be like, this is my kids. I'd be like, guess who's going
Frank,
through the window?
I got a question for you.
God.
Frank, I got a question for you.
Oh no! She never finished
Okay,
about
sorry, go
how
ahead.
she regrets meeting me.
Go
Or
ahead.
something
Oh,
like
I
that.
don't regret meeting him. I just want to find him a nice little girl from Little Italy.
So
Or
she's
something.
trying to
Like,
do you a
let's
service
go.
in payment for you helping her.
I'm gonna get you a girlfriend.
She's gonna repay you with a.
No one can do that.
It's gonna be really hard.
She's
It's
gonna
be my
repay you
life's mission.
with the ultimate gift of companionship.
Oh man.
She's gonna have your babies.
Oh,
I don't
man.
know who she is. Someone, if you're out there listening and you know of a single girl who is okay with being yelled at. He's not gentle, so don't expect that.
Don't worry, we only have 20 downloads a week. Don't worry about it.
Don't expect. Somebody has a cousin somewhere. So, your neighbor's
I'm
cousin.
gentle.
Your neighbor's cousin, someone,
Yeah.
Ex-felon. Just kidding. I hope.
If you know that your brother is in prison and his parole officer is an attractive woman, call Frank.
I don't know.
Frank Jag, that's what he's known as on this show.
Yes, call him that. Yeah, him. All that.
So I don't know. I don't know. She thinks a parole officer could handle me.
Yeah,
I don't know what that
yeah.
is. You're saying the girl has to be real tough, huh?
Yeah, corrections officer, parole officer. Like, she has to know her way around weapons and be able to fight.
You're making it sound like I
This
just
shit's
start
great.
beating
You're
women
not
randomly.
gonna hit her, but she needs to be able to defend herself. And you guys, for when you start mouthing off and some random guy wants to fight you.
I feel like this is why she wanted to be a guest. This is worth her drive over here is to roast you on a podcast.
I would say this to him anyway, but I don't live that far, so it doesn't even
Oh.
matter. I mean, I told him all the time. I'm like, I don't know. I want him to have.
So have you wanted to be? Because I know he told me last time that you
Yeah.
guys have been talking about coming on. You've been talking about coming on here,
Yeah.
and we just haven't
We
made it
haven't,
work until
yeah.
tonight.
Today, boom.
Wow.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I worked earlier, so I couldn't
It
pull
doesn't
it off.
matter.
But
I was
anyways,
hungover this morning anyway, so
That's,
It's not-
that's how you're supposed to be
it's not
in the
a
morning.
thing,
You're supposed to be hungover in the morning, really.
I really didn't want to be. That wasn't the plan.
I mean,
It's not my life goal.
what happens when you're not hungover in the morning? What is it like when you're not hungover in the morning?
I'm
Man,
actually
my
able
20s,
to
I used
wake
to
up
be-
and do stuff.
I used to be fucked up in college all the time,
Everybody did. That's how you go to college.
like
Chanel, that's how
all
you're
the
supposed to go to college,
time.
I can't. No, I'm not the typical college person.
No, like we
like
would.
the first go
Mhm.
around, I didn't live like the imaginary college lifestyle. Like, I didn't go and get drunk,
Not
and be in
the
the dorms and all this stuff.
not the classic
honest
stuff
with you,
that you
yeah,
hear about.
like,
No, mine was I didn't live on campus. I commuted,
so do I.
but
So
there was
did I.
like I went to UCF, and there was literally a bar across the street. So we would like get out. We'd hit a happy hour after class. Like I would strategically make my last class before happy hour.
Oh,
Like where I'd get out at like 4,
wow.
and then make happy hour at 5 and 6. Like it was that crazy.
I strategically would leave in the middle of class to go to the bar sometimes.
My buddy would be like, because I was like, yeah, let's make happy hour at 5, and then we get like like 3 tables and do beer pong and stuff. But
I
good old
literally
days,
would
man.
study at a kegerator before a test.
Wow.
To be honest with you, the way college worked for me was I got there, I met a bunch of hippies, was like, well, this is I got to get through this somehow. Pretty much decided I was going to get trashed until it was over.
And it worked.
That's pretty much what happened.
Yeah, we had Sam on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, Sean, you went to UCF?
Yeah, I did. Why?
I applied. To this day, I will never know if I got in.
Wait a minute. Did you get your A first, or did you apply like straight out of high school?
I applied straight out of high school.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
What was your major?
I wanted to be an engineer at the time.
Really? Oh yeah. It's tough.
Yeah.
Their engineering is tough.
Yeah, I wanted to be an engineer, and they had it. Like the early admission thing where you apply
Right. It was. Yeah. When did you apply?
This was years ago.
No, but what month?
Oh,
what month
no,
did
so
you,
I applied in November or December, right at that cutoff or whatever.
Yeah.
To find out if you got early admissions to be able to go. And
sure. Oh, okay.
So
you're trying to early enrollment.
So I did that for UCF, FSU, and some other schools.
Right. UF? Did you try at Florida?
Yeah, I did all of that, and I will never know if I got into any of those schools. They had it to where the application fee was waived, so I was just putting stuff in.
So where'd you end up going again?
UWF.
UWF, West Florida?
So I gotta know.
I mean, I would assume, yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
With no application fee, so you applied.
Yeah.
And typically when you apply, they give you an answer.
Yeah.
So how do you not know?
I never logged in to see the answer or to find the letter or anything like that. Because they had it to where, I forgot what happened, but they had it to where you were going to log into the actual sign-in thing you created and look and see. And I just never did. I never went back.
Like the actual email they give you?
Yeah. I don't know what happened. I didn't look, because don't, if you get the rejection, you still get the letter or the email, right? I never got any of that. So did mine either go through or did I just never look back at it? I don't know. Yeah. Oh, my old email got hacked too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Those old spam emails you used to get about the Viagra pills and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I accidentally clicked on that once and everything's been gone since then.
See, that's why I never really had email, because I feel like every time back when you were in the early 2000s, every time you open your email, it's just another email telling you your dick's too small.
I still got my Hotmail account that I check every once in a while.
Is Hotmail really a thing?
Yeah, well, they changed it to Outlook, but you can still log in with your Hotmail account. Okay. It's just they try to make everyone use Outlook now, but you can still log in with Hotmail. I still log in. It's actually I think it's still my Facebook email.
So because
I don't want to give my real email address to Facebook.
So I was looking at my
I mean my real address that I use for everything but Facebook.
I was looking at my application, my resume for when I went to college.
Mm-hmm.
And there was nothing there.
No. I actually did a lot I pretty much did everything there was to do in high school. But
except for house parties. You never went to house parties in high school?
No, absolutely not. I am a devout Christian.
I didn't go to house parties either.
In high school, you didn't go to house parties? No.
I don't trust those kids.
So anyway, I was looking at my email. Do you know what my email was on my application to get into college? MNMmotherlover@gmail.com. That was literally my email.
Oh my God. And that, ladies and gentlemen,
I didn't get an SU.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, encapsulates Frank Jag right there. That statement.
I was like, that's why I didn't get an SU. They probably just looked at my email this statement. This kid has serious issues.
That statement right there, bro.
Yeah.
So
I've seen some crazy ones, but I never actually saw someone put it in there for college.
Yeah.
But actually, some people have put some crazy ones on. What is it? Their actual resume for doing work applications, stuff like that. So I mean, college, it's whatever because it's you're young, but seriously, you're 25.
Half those are bots. You ever try Bumble? Bumble's a little more legit.
Yeah, I heard there's a classier girls are on Bumble. But I don't like Bumble because they never write me back.
Well, no, it makes them. You can't message them. It makes the girl message. It makes the girl be the conversation starter.
Oh, ew. So they basically have no success at all.
Well, so basically you can't talk to the girl until they
message you. They actually have to put effort.
It's weird because you meet with the people.
So they're not getting anything going at all because majority of the time.
Yeah, so if the woman's shy, like they're never gonna actually message you. So it's like actually never gonna work it off. But
their strategy is that the Bumble strategy, the corporate strategy is that they think that, and there's actually I think they get decent more success than you think.
For real.
Because if the girl makes the first move, they think that of course the guy's gonna be more, because the guys always start the conversation, right? Unlike when you go back to even MySpace back in the day, which half of you guys won't even be able to. So their point is that of course the guy's gonna make the conversation. If the girl makes it first, then it's gonna work out because both will be active in the conversation. That's their point.
Yeah.
Their point is to get the girl. They're trying to get the girl involved more. That's Bumble's point.
But real girls shoot their shot, no matter what. Shooters shoot.
But you see me.
You see what their point is.
Yeah. You've been in a bar with me. How often do I initiate it with a girl? Have girls not just given me their numbers, even though I've completely ignored them?
Yeah, because people's complaint about Tinder was, oh yeah, the girl never says anything. But then Bumble's like, all right, hold my beer. We'll do.
We'll make them say something.
Yeah, we'll make them say something.
No, yeah.
You would never do that?
Not on Bumble. Like, I'm the type of person where I'll shoot my shot if I feel like I want to. It doesn't.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Tinder. Tinder used to be good, and then a lot of spam, and then spam's taken over now.
I'm not even sure which way you're supposed to
right.
swipe. Oh.
Right. Damn. Left is no.
I've never made one, so I really.
Right is yes.
Oh.
Left is no. But now Tinder, it used to be like when Tinder first came out, it used to be legit. Now it's spam and stuff. But anyways.
Why don't people just do it the old school way and go on eHarmony? Gosh.
Or Match.
Yeah.
But Match is expensive.
They make you pay for that shit? Okay.
That's why people don't do it. Here's your answer.
Yeah. I can't pay for that.
Or you can go on Plenty of Fish.
Or OkCupid.
You just meet people that are it's like the Craigslist ads of the dating websites. Like these people, you probably find anyone that'll do anything on there.
But POF is sluts, men and women.
But the thing about Plenty of Fish is, you always see on these girls' profiles, please don't talk to me.
Not discriminating. No, everybody is a slut on POF.
No, but the thing about Plenty of Fish is, the thing that you see on Plenty of Fish is, please don't message me if you are currently incarcerated. And I'm like,
what?
Who the fuck is currently incarcerated that has access to Plenty of Fish?
Surprised,
like,
you'd be surprised.
Like, I'd be so bored in jail. I'd be like, yeah, give me that Plenty of Fish and just message everybody.
Do you think we've got to edit that out? Do you think I offended people by saying everybody's a slut on POF?
You know what, Sean?
No, I just don't want to offend people. It's 2019. I don't.
Okay, yes. So basically, if you don't want to offend people, you're literally going to stay in the house and you're not going to do anything related.
No, but it's 2019, so everyone's offended by something.
You offended me. You offended me. You offended me.
So I just didn't know if that comment would be offensive. I guess I won't know until.
If you edit it out, I'm gonna cut.
Let's continue.
You're like that
Frank.
girl that constantly gets beaten.
Frank.
It's like I still think he loves me.
No, Frank.
Yeah.
Right? He is, right?
No,
is, right?
I'm just saying.
Like, I can change him.
No.
Sean's kind of like that girl that constantly gets the shit kicked out of her and is like, maybe he'll change if we get married.
Yeah, maybe he actually cares about the show.
Maybe if I have a kid, he'll love me again.
Fuck you, dude.
We're going to be stuck together.
Yeah, he'll just love me if we get married and then we have kids. He'll just stop hitting me.
Fuck you,
He'll be so distracted. That happens a lot.
All right, you guys got anything else you want to talk about?
You want me to tell you how this relationship ends?
What?
No, never mind.
You're gonna get cheated on.
Oh, okay. It's Frank. I'll live.
Like, that's how
I'll survive.
Anyway,
I'll survive. Eventually.
It's okay. Cheaters cheat.
All right. Do you guys want to wrap this up, or is there anything else you want to sensible or cynical thoughts? Which we do, I think, at the end of the episode.
I don't know, Sean. Have you gotten all your complaining out? Is there anything else you want to complain about?
I'm okay.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
How was traffic on the way here?
It wasn't that bad.
I mean, people are complaining about that.
It wasn't that bad.
Anything else you want to complain about? Like
minutes.
anything?
No.
No.
But yeah, Chanell, you probably haven't heard an episode, right?
I have.
You have?
Yeah.
Don't admit that on air.
Oh, no, I have not.
Everyone says no. You're the first person that said yes. Because our downloads are getting better. Anyways,
Yay, numbers.
which one? They are actually, shockingly enough, Frank. I was going to tell you that because I know you don't check the numbers, but our numbers are like a record high.
Well, you post us to the internet? I thought we just do this every day for fun.
I wanted to tell you that this past
week. You
week.
You post us to the internet,
Frank. This past week.
Yeah.
This past week we had record numbers.
Record?
Yeah.
Record?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. Some guy has listened to the show like 50 times.
What?
Yeah, the same IP address 50 times. So that helped.
Maybe he's just like,
Was
you
he
guys
new?
have to hear
No. Well, what happens is he picks some podcast app that auto downloads. It auto downloads. So he probably downloaded and it probably picked up a lot of the episodes automatically. That still counts. Did he actually listen to the content, or did it? I will never know. So the guy, if you're listening and you downloaded 50 episodes of us talking about nothing, yeah, thanks. Anyways, which episode did you see? And did he actually put effort into it? Listen. Excuse me. Which episode did you listen to?
Oh my gosh, I forgot which one. But hold on. I'm like
I'm
mentally.
sure it was one that.
It was like one of the beginning ones though.
Oh yeah, the ones that were my editing was terrible, which is almost every episode.
I mean, it's not necessarily the worst thing in the world, so there's that.
I think.
Well, she actually heard every word, so I'm sure the editing can't be that bad.
Sean, I kind of feel like every time you talk about how bad you do something, you really just want me to be like, no, Sean, you're really good.
What? I'm asking for what's the word?
Appreciation.
Yeah, appreciation. Recognition.
Chanell, you know me a little while now. Do you think that's going to happen?
No, because...
We're at record numbers, though, so that's cool.
No, because, I mean, like, I show up and I work out with him, and he doesn't say, you know what, I appreciate you. He's going to do it anyway. So, this is one of those things where it's like...
Yeah.
Do we really need to actually care about if Frank cares about us? No. Are we going to show up anyway? Probably. So, take it for what it is. If you know you did good at the end of the day, pat yourself on the back, go home. That's what I do.
Yeah. All right. Should we let her go first on the sensible or cynical thought?
No, you should go first, Sean.
Me? No, we always let the guest go first. We can't break that now.
We're doing something different. It's episode 56 in Chanel.
She did bring you. All
right.
She did bring this.
My sensible thought is I'm impressed that Frank actually got a guest to come on this kind of crazy shit. So good job, Frank, for actually putting effort by bringing somebody onto the show. And that's my sensible thought, is you actually did something, which is impressive. That's my sensible thought.
Yay. Frank, go.
Frank, go.
Sean, I'm my sensible thought is I'm glad you were able to get so much off your chest, and I cared a little bit. Chanel, thanks for coming on and telling me that I'm completely undateable.
Yeah, not completely undateable, just really hard.
You actually chose, for like 1 hour, you actually chose the podcast over your phone. Which that says it all.
I think it's me.
Yeah,
You're right. There's a female in his presence, regardless if he's friend zoned or not. There's still. That was a good one, right?
I actually.
I figured she'd like that one.
I actually. That
you're hardcore. There's friend zone, and then there's you.
I value Chanel's time.
So anyway, there's your excuse. There you go. That's a good one. That's a good one.
My sensible thought is.
Did I have a thought?
I mean.
No,
I don't really think you thought about it.
I think we had a lot of fun. That's my sense of thought. This was a lot of fun.
It started off a little slow, but it picked up.
We did it.
It picked up.
I am glad that I can now say that Sean is Odell Beckham. I'm glad that I can actually find a football that is about the size of my hand. And I feel like that's sensible because now I am an athlete. Check me out online.
And if
you can catch it, you're now Odell Beckham.
Ooh. Boom.
Yeah. All right, I think we should end it with that. Anything else, Frank?
That is it.
All right, subscribe, rate, and review us on iTunes. That's it. See ya.
Joey, please stay tuned from a little message from A Teaspoon of Healing.
Hi, I'm Dawn Damari, host of A Teaspoon of Healing podcast. On my show, people share their healing journeys, and I chat with nutrition, wellness, and Reiki experts. You can find me on iTunes, Google Play, and wherever you get your podcasts, or go to my website, teaspoonofhealing.com.